Morning guys, morning. I'm gonna do a I'm gonna do a full day of eating on a normal diet. What is the time? It is 6:30. That's Batman. 6:30. So I'm gonna go to walk and then come back. We've got some. Oh, look at them striations. Oh, on a bulk as well. Then we've got some Crumpets, because I'm the Crumpet King and Warburton's need to sponsor me. And I've not gone for Warburton's today, I'm going for Morrison's Own. Because I've not got the sponsorship yet. So sponsor me, sponsor me. Oh, look at that. Oh. That is something else. It's horrible weather now, guys. Absolutely disgusting. It's been raining constantly since about Sunday. But you know what? You still get your steps in. If you've got a walking pad, you can use that. But get your steps in, guys. All about getting up in the morning, getting that activity in. You'll feel way better for it. You'll feel way better. So I'm starving. So I'm going to go back and have some crumpets. But I'll have done about 17,000 steps at this point, I think. Have my crumpets, get on the bike, and then we go to work. Right, breakfast time. Sorry, I need to go in here because I want some water. Oh, H2O. That's some high quality H2O. Name the film. Right. We've got my skippies. Raspberry Intense. If you're on a diet, this is great. Or if you want to lower your carbs and have more jam, this is great. It's got like half the amount of carbs and jam. We're going to put it all in there and mix it up. I'm going to have 8 toasted, 4 microwaved. We need to film it for, we need to also film it for, you know that? Lovely. Oh. 220 grams of this. Come on. There we go. You mix it up, guys. Lovely stuff. Lovely. Well, I'm going to wait until that pops, not waste battery. Right, they've popped. Right. 4 of these are going to go in the microwave for 2 minutes. Actually, I need to put these on. When you mix it up, guys, you get an even spread of peanut butter and jam on every one. And my plate doesn't normally hold 12, so I have one. Done. Takes so long. Let's read the Frosties back in. Frosties are so lean, by the way. That's why I love them. Hey up, there we go. So anyone who's wondering how to microwave your crumpets, it's not hard. Put them in the microwave and turn it on. No, I'd put in for around 2 minutes. Let them all down. That'll do, donkey.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Honestly, if you've not tried a microwave crumpet, you've lived under a rock for like the past 2 months. I've changed people's lives with this microwave crumpet malark. Love it. Don't waste your calories. Bon appetit, let's go eat. Put my other one up. Put my phone up. Oh, I've got my laptop. Bon appetit. I love crumpets. Yum. Yum. So my macros for today. My macros are, let's go to the page, 300 protein, 900 carb, 75 fat. This meal has 2,140 calories. Macros are 69 protein, 322 carb, 56 fat. So you're probably wondering why I'm having 900 grams of carbs and 75 grams of fat. I prefer, or I find it more optimal, to have lower fat and higher carbs. I keep fat at baseline, so 60 to 75 grams a day, and I really push carbs high because carbs are the most anabolic source for muscle growth, anabolic kind of macro for muscle growth. Fats are really important for the body, but more hormonally rather than muscle growth. So fats drive IGF-1, they're anticatabolic, they drive insulin, which is anticatabolic. Amino acid uptake, it's the body's primary energy source. So the more carbs you push in, the more anabolic the results, or the more anabolic effects you'll have from them carbs. Fats aren't as good. Also, carbs are easy digested rather than fats. Fats, although they are the least satiating food source, they are also the slowest to digest. So if you have more fats, your digestion is going to be slower. You might not be able to eat as much. Therefore, however, I'm starving all the time, so that's why I'm having my fats in the morning, because it might stifle my appetite a bit. Because I'm always hungry. And to answer your question, I'm actually going to talk to TikTok now, because I want to answer this question for TikTok. Why don't you have bagels? Well, I just want crumpets. Is it that hard Is it that hard? I think the fitness industry nowadays really thinks that everything you eat has to have some sort of scientific reasoning behind it. You can't pick something because you purely enjoy it. I like crumpets, as you can see. I love crumpets. I like bagels. Yes, bagels have got more protein in than a crumpet. But at the same time, I can just have protein from another source, like more chicken. I would rather have more crumpets than have bagels. So stop thinking, oh, what's gonna be better for me in a more scientific sense. Eat your food and hit your macros. If you like a crumpet, have a crumpet. You don't need to listen to someone who says a bagel's better for you. It's still the same. It's a piece of bread. One's got slightly more protein in. That's it. Jack loves his crumpets. Live for his crumpets. And sometimes I'll have a bagel. Or 5. But it doesn't mean it's because I want more protein in my diet. It's because I fancy a bagel. Simple. Just like some days I'm like, oh, you know what? Fancy some Rice Krispies. I normally have Frosties. Oh, I'll just have some Rice Krispies instead. It doesn't matter. Hit your macros, you'll be fine. More nutrient-dense foods 80% of the time. But if you want fish instead of chicken, have fish. If you want steak instead of salmon, have steak. At the end of the day, hit your macros with the majority of nutrient-dense foods and some alternatives if you fancy it. I'm almost on my floppy ones. This time of year, all about Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Harry Potter. What's your favourite Lord of the Rings film? For me, Two Towers. Unreal. I need some water. Christ. Lovely stuff. That was lovely. That was lovely. So, bike now, then we work. Time to make some lunch. Right, so I'm going to have a kilo of potatoes. So I'm going to make them now, then I'll show you what I'm going to have later. But it's going to be like a big old sandwich. Big old man witch. Big old female witch to bring in the females. Kilo of potatoes. Come on. A little ditty. Let me show you a kilo of potatoes. Still not accurate. There we go, that's accurate. Put them in the fridge. You might as well do a quick montage of me doing this. The reason I'm having potatoes is because they are more satiating, they are more filling than rice. Right now, I'm really hungry, so there will come a point when I'm having more rice than potatoes. Plus, I'm having a sandwich, like chips in the sandwich or the roast potatoes in the sandwich. It's going to be so nice. Chips and potatoes are more satiating than rice is. Rice is really easily digested, so the big chef is hard at work right now.
You're cooking in a burnt pan, you fucking dick!
So for people wondering how you make chips, it's not hard. You cut them up, boil them for a bit, and then put them in the oven. I'm going to take some paracetamol, because I have a headache. Can't be off waiting. I've got to do some work. So that'll do. Wait until it bubbles for a bit, give it like another minute, and then I'll take it out. Hot, 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 oh, hot, ah! It's basically like a tzatziki kind of thing. Tzatziki! It's actually really nice. Probably better in Greek yogurt, but who cares? No spray, no lay. Now we put it in the oven. Oh boy! And now we wait. Right. Let's go. Chips are almost ready. Oh, I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to put the stotty on there. Cut the stotty up. And kind of like almost fry the stotty in a way. This piece of bread is unreal. Chicken. Meal prep your chicken, guys. Get an air fryer, not an air fryer. Get a slow cooker. Bang in 2.5 kilos, and that'll do you for a few days. It does me for about 3-4 days, maybe 5 days. Always weigh your stuff raw. What you want to do is when you've cooked it up, it's no longer going to weigh 2.5 kilos. And I need 500 grams today, so I'm going to have two meals with meat in. I'm going to have 250 grams, but it no longer weighs 2.5 kilos. So what do? Normally, you lose around 20% of the weight due to water. So I'm going to weigh out 200 grams because 20% of 500 is 100. 400 divided by 2, 200. Simple math. Hashtag math. Perfect. Yeah. They'll do. They will do. Right. I'm going to put the stotties in now. Hey. Right, let's chop this up. Shred it up. Yum! That's all shredded. Lovely stuff. Got some spinach. I'll make some later with my 5-second rule. And let's cook some tomatoes up. I love spinach. Spinach is good for you. Makes you get big biceps like Popeye. Right, they're lightly toasted. Let's go.
Move. Let's have a base of French's mustard with some mayo. Mayo is king. Life doesn't like mayo though. Eat your calories. Some chicken. Top it off here. Some chips in there. Like shit butty. How British can you get? Now put the rest in here. Sauerkraut. Unreal for like gut health. And I quite like the taste. It's really sour, but it's nice. Kimchi, again, great for gut health. Oh. Ugh. Oh. I make bloody good chicks, mate. Oh, look at that. Unreal. Let's go eat. Le Hobbit. Look at the state of that. Kilo of chips, a stotty chicken and veg, and your kimchi and your sauerkraut. How am I even going to do this? How am I going to do it? Lovely stuff. Yum! So good. Oh, that is so good. Oh. The only thing about content creation is this. My food's pretty much always cold. Oh well. It was cold as ice. If you're not putting your chips in your bread, you're missing out. What are the macros on this meal? Macros on this meal are 1,740 calories. Macros are 307 carb, 103 protein, 8 fat. Lovely stuff. And to the sugar, please. How much sugar? 8 grams of sugar. That's 8 grams too many. Yeah. Bore off. You're spiking your insulin. You're going to get fat. Yeah. Look at me. Oh. Sorry. As Shrek would say, better out than in. That's what I always say. You know what would be actually really nice with this? Just a ham sandwich. The barrel scene, the Desolation of Smaug, has to be one of the coolest scenes in cinema. Legolas is just a beast. One of the coolest characters ever. So cool. Light work. That was lovely. That was such a nice meal. Right, I can't be arsed talking. So I'm making some rice, 300 grams, as you've seen from the photo, the video that I took. I'm gonna make 300 grams of that, 250 grams of chicken, 200 grams of chicken, and then I'm gonna eat it before I go to the gym. Let's do a little montage of the big chef. I need to do TikTok first. Chicken and rice is life. Yum! Chicken and rice is life, guys. It is life. Let's put that on a time lapse. I'll talk to you guys about what's in this meal. I just shouted. Oh, this is so... You know one thing, one design flaw is this. Just, it's such a design flaw. So we got 300 grams of rice, uncooked, of course, because I'm a psycho and I eat my rice raw. No, I don't. I cook it. You weigh your stuff raw. Right, so we've got 300 grams of rice, 250 grams of chicken, and I've not counted anything else like the peas or the kimchi or anything like that because it's got nothing in it. It's just good for you. And that is 1,325, 83 grams of protein, 233 grams of carbs, very good, and 3 grams of fat, and 4 grams of sugar. Lovely stuff. Chicken and rice is life. As you can see, I don't eat like shit every day. Clean carbs, clean protein, stuff for my gut health. I've got my veg tonight. This is the last of my carbs today. Got some yogurt tonight. Not much to say. Forgetting one final vital ingredient. Pre-workout monster. Ultra peak clean. Really nice flavour. Yeah. Sweet Rosa does it for me though. Oh, she does. Pop. Yeah. That is horrible, Jack. Thank God you don't share this place with anyone else. Oh, balls. Oh, come on, not again. Yeah. Oh, that's awful. Lovely stuff. Right, I'm going to go to the gym now and do chest. Right, I'm back from the gym. Some peanut butter in here, honey, and yogurt. My favourite evening meal. Ah. Oh. Mmm. Oh, right, macros in this meal. Final meal, 488 calories. Tub of 0% fat Greek yogurt. 20 grams of peanut butter in there. Love me some peanut butter. And 25 grams of honey. Lovely stuff. Bringing the fats to 10 grams of fat, 35 grams of carbs, 52 grams of protein. The whole day is 5,654 calories. 306 protein, 898 carb, 77 fat. Light work. Got some editing to do tonight. That always goes down such a treat. I love that. On a bulk, on a cut, I love this meal. Love it. Chest session slapped hard. Looking forward to progressing my lifts on that. Really looking forward to progressing my lifts. You heard it here first. I want to get 160 flat, if I can. 3.5 plates. Flat bench. And on that note, that was a full day of eating, 5,500-ish calories, Jack Teas. Still hungry, but that's part and parcel of the bulk. You don't want to increase your calories too quick. When your weight plateaus, or when your strength plateaus, hunger signals is good.